We all know retail investing has been exploding in recent years, and new data shows more Americans are starting to invest at even younger ages. Get this. According to Charles Schwab, custodial accounts for teens ages 13 to 19 years old have jumped since 2019. My next guest just debuted a new app to help capture some of those younger investors. It's called Dubb, and it's the first ever copy trading platform. It lets you replicate the portfolios of famed hedge funds, politicians, and we know how well they trade, and even top social media influencers in just one tap. Dubb just raised $17 million in funding and has the backing of major players like Uber's CEO Dara Khosrowshahi, Robinhood's co-founder Nathan Rodland, Andreessen Horowitz general partner Alex Rampell, and CNBC contributor and risk reversal CEO Dan Nathan, among a long list of others. VC investor and CEO of Tusk Venture Partners Bradley Tusk was the first to invest. Joining me now is founder and CEO Stephen Wang. Stephen, thank you so much for being here. Explain how this new app Dubb works, because there's a social element to this investing that you're doing with your customers, which I think is really interesting.
Eamon, first, thank you for having me tonight. It's an honor to be here. And it's actually very simple. So with copy trading, basically, you can either copy someone else's trades automatically, or you can be the person that gets copied. Essentially, how a portfolio works when you copy it, it's very similar to an ETF. It's a basket of stocks. If you copy that portfolio and someone's trading that portfolio, you get all their trades automatically. And this is really based on this incredible trend in retail investing, like you just mentioned, that we've witnessed over the past 10 years. Because of the rise of social media, because of the rise of commission-free investing with Robinhood, the way that we deployed capital is no longer seen by a bunch of screens. It's really following influential people and ideas. But we've seen how dangerous that can be over the past couple of years. We've saw crypto, meme stocks with GameStop, Cathie Wood even being down by 60% in 2022.
Yeah.
There needs to be more transparency in the system and this new consumer behavior of copying others. And that's really what we built.
So users looking at your app on the phone, they can just tap and say, hey, I like what Cathie Wood is doing. I'm going to follow her. And then what happens next?
It's a simple single tap. The same way you invest $10 in Tesla, you can take $10 to copy Cathie Wood, Eamon Javers, or anyone that's on the platform.
That one's not going to get you any money.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
who knows?
So here's my question about this, because there is this social element to it, but the data stream that you're using is based on public disclosures of these people's investments, right? And those public disclosures lag, right? So you're going back months in terms of what the investments were. If I want to follow what Cathie Wood's investments are, I don't want to follow what Cathie Wood was doing in December.
Exactly.
I want to know what she was doing today on Thursday. And you can't mirror that with the publicly disclosed data. So how do you work around that?
That's actually the beauty of the platform. It's almost like eBay for investing. We don't want to actually control what portfolios are made on the platform. Anyone can make a portfolio. So today we do have, and we've curated an all-star list of investors, like former hedge fund and current hedge fund managers that place like Millennium Management, or these top social media influencers on X that have hundreds of thousands of followers that are known for their investing skills, and they create these portfolios. So for someone that made a portfolio that's copying maybe Cathie Wood or Nancy Pelosi, they're trading at their own discretion. So it may be following some of these filings, but then they're taking their skill to copy them.
So there's an additive piece that you have to add. You can't just copy somebody and write it.
Exactly. And that's where you're trusting this person that is an investing sort of person and personality that you're following. And that's the beauty of sort of really where we want to take this, right? We want to bring trust and transparency back into the system. And we've done this by curating a great all-star set of investors to start. But down the line, the kid in his mom's garage that's really good at investing could become the next all-star. And we believe 10 years from now, people will no longer be picking stocks. So they should be picking people to copy.
We've got almost no time left. I hate to do this, but give me your whole bio in 10 seconds. You dropped out of Harvard recently
I dropped out of Harvard
to do this, right?
And I dropped out of high school to sell my first company. I worked for Apple for a little bit, and I dropped out of Harvard again to start my second company. And this is it. I think we're at the precipice of a new paradigm and a new movement, and we're creating something that's phenomenal. So to all the Robinhood, TD, Schwab investors that are out there that don't know how to navigate these markets today, I ask you, come give Dubb a try. Find someone that you can trust with your investments.
All right.